What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City transfer update. We're rolling out daily Manchester City transfer updates, so if you want to stay in the loop with the latest Manchester City transfer news, then make sure that you do subscribe, press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. We also happen to be aiming for 15,000 subscribers. We're less than 100 subscribers away from that. In fact, today could be the day that we do hit 15,000 subscribers. We're that close, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also social media links in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Also, leave a thumbs up on this video if you do enjoy this video. Like goal once more, 300 likes. So any help towards that will be much appreciated. Recently we've been smashing the like goals too, so that is fantastic. And lastly, don't forget, most importantly, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, as I'm always interested in what you do have to say. So without further ado, let's crack on with this video. We're going to start off with the outs, and we've got another update on Eric Garcia. Yeah. Right, so Fabrizio Romano, he says that it is going to be a 5-year deal for Eric Garcia to join Barcelona, and that 5-year contract is close to being signed. It isn't 100% done, but it is very close to being completed, and the agreement is going to be a pre-contract agreement for Eric Garcia to join Barcelona in the summer. Now, that doesn't mean that Barcelona cannot sign Eric Garcia this winter. They're going to need to agree a fee with Manchester City, and that is struggling. It's a big hurdle to get over that one. Barcelona struggling financially to afford a fee. They need clearance from all the presidents to make a move and everything, and I just don't think they have the finances for that to happen. So I think all the presidents will agree on a pre-contract agreement for Eric Garcia to become a Barcelona player. I just don't think that all the presidents will agree for them to pay money for Eric Garcia when they can pick him up for free in the summer instead. And so I'm sure this will go on near enough every single day from now until the end of the transfer window, but I would be surprised if Eric Garcia leaves Manchester City, because to tempt City to sell it would need to be a good offer, because quite frankly, City are concerned about injuries, they're concerned about us having lots of games from now until the end of the season, they're concerned about coronavirus, and I'd have thought that City would want strength in numbers, and so letting a player leave and not replacing him in this window, it's just not going to happen. And I think City are more than happy to keep Eric Garcia until the end of the season, but pre-contract agreement is believed to be very close. Now moving on to the ins, we've got a couple of new names, and these are very interesting stories. So we're going to start off first with Tariq Lamptey of Brighton and Hove Albion. He's a 20-year-old right back and having a good season for Brighton as well, and I can see why Manchester City are being linked. However, what does this mean for Cancelo and Walker? So first, let's speak about Kyle Walker. If we do bring in Lamptey, and this story is to be believed, this is coming from David Ornstein, by the way, at The Athletic, then what does that mean for Kyle Walker? And obviously, Manchester City may be concerned over Kyle Walker's age, and at some point in the next probably 4 or 5 seasons, his legs will go, he'll lose his pace, and ultimately then City will be looking at younger alternatives. I just don't think City will be looking at younger alternatives right now, and so I just don't see this being true. However, I had a think about it throughout today. Cancelo, could he be going to another position? We've seen Cancelo play at left back and more than do a job. He started to play in defensive midfield as well, and seems like he can do a job in defensive midfield as well. And I just feel like if there is room in our squad, and if Lamptey does come in, and Lamptey will be a homegrown player for Manchester City, then City obviously won't have to sell anybody, and so Cancelo then could be used as a rotated player that can play right back, left back, defensive midfield. If any players are injured, he can cover all them 3 positions, and he'd kind of be the ultimate squad rotation player for covering full back and in defensive midfield as well for Manchester City. So I don't think this story is as unbelievable as what first seems. I do have a little bit of doubt there in my mind, and so and to be honest, if Lamptey apparently is close to signing a new contract at Brighton, it'd probably take a good offer to tempt him away from Brighton, and I can imagine Lamptey at this stage of his career, 20 years old, he'll want to be playing regular first team football, so I can probably see him staying at Brighton, if I'm honest, for another season or two. I just think he'd probably be on the bench for Manchester City, let's face it, for the next couple of seasons, and I'm not too sure that's best for his development, but that's me thinking about Lamptey rather than Manchester City. I don't know. I'd like to know your thoughts of that in the comments below. I found the story interesting though, so I was speaking about it in this transfer update. Now moving on to the last story of this video, brings us on to another new name, Romelu Lukaku. He's a 27-year-old striker for Inter Milan, who I'm sure everybody knows who Lukaku is. Obviously striker for Belgium, if you aren't aware. Now, absolute beast when he was in the Premier League playing for Everton, when he was on loan, by the way, from Chelsea to Everton, and Everton signed him, I think, on a permanent basis. Then sold him to Manchester United. Everton was a good club for Lukaku, and he was the standout player for Everton. Under no pressure, scoring lots of goals, he was flourishing. Earned him a move to Manchester United, and from Everton to Manchester United, it's a whole different kettle of fish. Loads of expectation, high expectations at Manchester United. Going 2 or 3 games without scoring a goal, they'll get on your back. And it's just, yeah, that's to be expected when you go into a club like Manchester United. And so Lukaku struggled, didn't really adapt, came across as a bit lazy, he was showing to be a limited striker, kind of like a lump up front, and the pace of the Premier League just wasn't suiting him anymore. He wasn't the main man at Manchester United, it wasn't working, so he left. Went to go and play for Inter Milan in Serie A, and once more seems to have found his level, seems to have found his league, and excelling again at Inter Milan. Now, to me, I think Inter Milan's a good club for Lukaku. I just feel like if he moves to a step above, a club that expects trophies, expects to win things, expects you to score goals on a consistent basis every single game, I just don't think that gets the best out of Lukaku. And so for that reason, I just don't think he is a very good mix for Manchester City. And I say that because I do think he's a good goal scorer, and I do think he could do a job for Manchester City, and certainly I'd take Lukaku if he was going to be our backup option, a plan B type striker. I'm not convinced, and he would cost a lot of money, and he would want to be the main striker at Manchester City. He's 27 years old, he's going into the prime of his career, and I don't know, I just have lots of doubt about this transfer. Personally, I think City can do better. That's my honest opinion. I'm not a fan of how Man City play and Lukaku suiting our system, and I think there's other clubs out there and other leagues that suit Lukaku a lot better, and I think Lukaku's in a good place in Milan, playing for Inter Milan, and I just think that the Serie A would suit him with the pace and the physical side of the game, rather than the Premier League. The Premier League is a very quick game, a very demanding, a very quick league and a very demanding league, and I think he's come up short at Manchester United, and City's expectations are just as high as Manchester United, if not higher, and I just don't think he'd flourish. That's my honest opinion, but I would like to know your thoughts in the comments below. Lukaku, yay or nay? So there we go, that's been the transfer update. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did enjoy this video, please slap a like on the video, that would be much appreciated. Aiming for 300 likes once more, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also to leave your thoughts in the comments below of these transfers. I'm always interested in what you do have to say. Subscribe as well if you are new around here and you haven't subscribed already. I know that 50% of my viewers over the last 28 days have not subscribed, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. You are helping to support the future content created on the JSGC channel, and you are also helping with my goal of getting to 15,000 subscribers. Is today that day? I certainly hope so. And don't forget also, social media links in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business enquiries. And I'll see you all again tomorrow, 10 AM GMT, for another Manchester City transfer update. So I've been JSGC. I hope everyone is safe and well. Thank you for watching. Peace. Ciao for now.